Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony and I'm Erica, and yes, burning your split ends is a thing. This trend, if you will, is part of the many Brazilian hair care secrets. Yeah, so Brazilians are known to be obsessed with their hair. In fact, it's said that they spend at least probably about 10% of their salaries on their hair care. They have one of the largest hair care markets in the world, so we're just going to tap into the trends and the tricks they use to maintain their beautiful hair. Alright, so Brazilians are no fans of split ends, and in fact they kind of go to this extreme method of getting rid of their split ends. Then again, Brazilians are a bit extremist when it comes to their hair, but it's called candle cutting or velaterapia, and it's where you burn your split ends with the flame of a candle. And yeah, I know it's kind of, again, extreme, but what you do is you take a piece of your hair or like a small section of hair and you just twist till you get to the ends where you can see the split ends, and then you just, burn them off. No, we did not try this. This is not something that you do at no. This is not something that you do at home because it is required that you have a professional do it. Some people do it at home and it just ends badly. I would never do that. But yeah, you're supposed to have a professional do it. And it did originate in Brazil. However, it is starting to make its way to the States and like the big cities. So a lot of salons are incorporating velaterapia as part of their like a treatment or whatever. I'm just gonna stick with trimming my ends. Yeah, because I don't know, it seems kind of risky. It is very risky. You gotta have the right person to do it. And they say with candle cutting or velaterapia, you don't get split ends as often, but still I'd rather just trim. It's not that big of a deal to just trim, but a lot of Brazilian models swear by this. A lot of Brazilians swear by this. So I mean, I don't doubt that it works, but I'm too scared of fire to just have everything that close to my neck. Fire that close to my neck. So yeah, that's a no for me. Alright, now Brazilians are no strangers to heat when it comes to their hair. So that's why they kind of rely on the country's natural oils to just restore their hair, because they use a lot of heat. Yeah, Brazilian nut oil is really big there. Brazilian nuts have this ingredient called selenium in there, and selenium really helps with promoting hair growth, and it helps with hair loss as well. And also, if you have dull and lackluster hair, it's a good idea to have this oil in rotation because it does have omega-3 fatty acids that increases sebum and adds shine to your hair. Yeah, I have this oil. I just bought it because I do want to incorporate it into like a hair growth oil. It is very, very, very nutty. So if you are not a fan, if you're allergic to nuts, this thing will, yeah, just the smell of it. Yeah. So it just smells very nutty. I personally love nut smells or whatever. So I love almond oil. Yeah. So it doesn't really bother me, but because the smell is very potent, it could bother some people or whatever. Some people just won't be a fan of it, which is understandable because it is strong. But yeah, the oil is it's kind of lightweight too. I thought it'd be a lot heavier than what it is, but it's not. It's actually kind of lightweight. So it's like perfect for our hair. And like to add to it like an oil or whatever oil combination type thing. So I might do that. Put that on my scalp. And yeah, just make my own little concoction with it. Alright, the next oil that a lot of Brazilians use is buriti oil. I'm not sure of the pronunciation, but it sounds right. I should have looked at the pronunciation before I did this video. I'm sorry. But this oil is great if you have dry, damaged hair because this oil has a lot of nourishing properties. It is high in beta-carotene, which is great for hair growth, and it's also high in vitamin C and E. As you all know, vitamin E really, really helps with like damaged hair. Brought her hair back from the dead, so it can do anybody's hair. Also, this oil is known to mend like split ends or help with split ends. So if you have split ends or if you're prone to split ends, this oil will be great for you. And I didn't know this, but this oil is a great detangler. I've never known an oil to be a great detangler, but they say this is an oil that's perfect for detangling. So yeah, it's just a great all-around oil to have, which is why I bought it. So I do have that in my little natural hair cabinet. So yeah. Alright, another oil that Brazilians use is called pequi oil, and this oil is pretty amazing for people with curly hair. If you want your curls to stay intact this summer, this oil is for you. It does have a lot of antioxidants and vitamin A in it, so it really helps to protect your hair from the sun. Also, side note, pequi oil is also amazing for acne scarring too. Yeah, for some reason this oil is very hard to get my hands on. They do have some on Amazon. Like, we were trying. Yeah, they have some on Amazon, but I don't know if it's just a rare type of oil. They have them in like different ingredients and different hair care products from different brands and stuff. Like I've seen that, but actually the actual oil is just hard. It's hard to get. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a trip to Brazil. I don't know. But I may have to just go on another website. I try Amazon, you know, I do Amazon with everything, but yeah, this oil is just hard to find, so maybe because it's so good. We'll see. Alright, so did y'all know that chocolate is a major component of hair care in Brazil? Chocolate, well, cacao, is used a lot in a lot of like hair masks and everything because chocolate contains a low amount of caffeine, which is perfect for hair growth, and it contains a lot of B vitamins. So all that together is perfect for like, you know, keeping your hair together and intact. So an easy chocolate hair mask DIY that is known throughout Brazil is mixing cocoa, cornstarch, and water together. Mix all those together. You can either heat it up and then let it get thick or whatever, and then you just slather it onto your hair and yeah, wash it out. Alright, and another DIY treatment, well, it's sort of a DIY, but like I mentioned, the Brazilian nut oil. A lot of Brazilians, like I mentioned, the Brazilian nut oil, they'll take that oil and warm it up and create like a hot oil treatment, sort of like what we do here with oils that we use, but they'll create a hot oil treatment, slather it on their hair, and leave it on there for about 20 minutes and then wash it out. Although the natural curly hair community has been accepted in Brazil, it's no secret that Brazilians love straight hair, which is why they came up with the keratin treatment process. As you all know, the Brazilian blowout, that's a form of the keratin treatment. And they love it because it keeps their hair straight for like months, which is what we're gonna get. As you guys, a couple videos back we talked about it, we're getting a keratin treatment. Yeah, so check that video out. But yeah, formaldehyde is an ingredient that they use as present in a lot of the treatments there. It was said once upon a time that a guy used formaldehyde on a corpse's hair and it left it straight. So that's why they put it in their treatments, and that's why it's still in their treatments over there. However, as it was adopted here in the US, a lot of the keratin treatments, they don't use formaldehyde because it is a carcinogen, and too much of it can cause cancer. They don't use that much in a lot of the treatments. I know it may be present even in ones that say they don't use it. Yeah. However, it's not a lot. It's not a lot to do a lot of damage. So yeah, but back in Brazil, they use formaldehyde to the teeth. Alright guys, so that's it for our video. We haven't done one of these in a while, so it's fun to like research. We love these videos because we get to research other companies. We get to research other countries' hair practices, hair care tips, and everything, and they're always very interesting. And I can't wait to actually go to these countries and stuff, because that's in the works. We're just not going to just talk about it. But I mean, obviously we're going to do these videos first, but we can do a part 2 to each one by actually being in that country. Once I get my passport renewed, it's a wrap. But yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below if you use any of these Brazilian hair care practices, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye!